What's up YouTube, it's your boy Will Rider, back at you with another video. And I know that I said that I wasn't going to record doing the rest of this table saw stuff, but I ended up doing anyways because I'm doing some new stuff on here and I actually learned something, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to teach you something as well. I got this big piece of cast iron and the plan is to put it right here. So it isn't that this pressed steel piece of junk anymore. It'll be nice and flat. But to get this in there, oh, dang it. Scratched it. But none of the holes on that line up with the holes on here. And because it's so much heavier, I'm going to put some more holes in there. And I got 6 spots. And I'm going to be threading into here. But the thread that I was using, yeah, so the tap I'll be using is a triple flute 3/8 by 24. And I went to McMaster-Carr and got me the bolts I want to use, and I think it'll be the perfect size. These guys, I got more than I needed because I can't just order 6. To tap the holes for that size, you needed what it said was a Q drill bit. I didn't understand what that meant. So doing some more research, I guess you have standard, metric, wire gauge, and letter-based drill bits. So I got a set of drill bits from McMaster-Carr as well. I've never ordered anything from them before, but it was here from somewhere in Illinois in 2 days. So now I got those. I got the Q, and I got a bunch of other letters too. To do the layout that I did, I used a green Sharpie and just scribed lines in it. I thought when I get some of this stuff, it's blue Dykem. I thought this would be better for doing any future metal layout stuff. And I still need to do the sidebar on this side like I did the other side. I haven't gotten to it yet. And I'm glad I held off on it until I get this shelf on here. But I'm going to drill some pilot holes in here and then put the Q-tap or Q-bit in there. Tap it out with the tap and see if our bolts fit in there. Now I could take this whole table saw apart and you can see the top piece is only this big by this big. I think it's, actually I haven't even measured it. I don't know how big it is. It only goes from here, this piece comes off. I could take that completely apart and then take her over to the drill press with my new table on it and get those holes nice and straight. But look at all the stuff up in there. It would I don't want to take it apart. I think it's going to take too long, and I think I got enough wiggle room here that it doesn't be so precise. So I will be using a handheld drill to drill these holes. So I did do some test holes on the other piece, the leaf that's getting put on here. I can't remember what size. I did 2 different sizes. Both were in between whatever Q is here. And ran the tap in there and had another bolt that was the same size as these. And the threads didn't feel very good, so hopefully this works. And then I drilled them out all the way, one size above 3/8. 25/64. And if you want that in thousands, Google it. So I'm gonna drill a hole in here, pilot hole. And the reason I'm using so many bolts, the original leaf was held on here by 3, and these have little ears in the back. So it's a little thicker right there. I don't have a whole lot of material. It's just under a 1/4 inch. And that's why I went with the fine thread instead of coarse, to ensure I can get enough threads in there to hold it. So I'm going to try to get this as straight as possible. I'm trying to go nice and slow. Well, actually I can go a little slower with this. There we go. I think we're through. to hold this straight. And we are through. You can see my tap handle looks like crap, but my other one looked like crap too. That's this one, but I got it all cleaned up. Did this all by hand. I'm not gonna use the big one, I'm gonna use the small one. Again, put some Earl on there in the hole. Maybe a little too much. I think these types of taps you can use in a drill, but I don't have anything with the square chuck, and I don't want to risk breaking it inside my table here. This is another reason why I've been good at doing the drill press, because I can center this and make sure I go in straight. I always have to use my calibrated eyes for this. Oh, this thing cuts so nice.
One of the issues is, like this hole goes into the pole, and there's one on the other end that goes into the little side pole too. I hope it doesn't impede anything. I think the size of the bolt I picked was perfect for this. It's just as thick as this thickness here and the thickness of the leaf itself. Alright, we're all the way through. Go through, clean this up. My pressure isn't doing it, so that probably works better anyways.
Alright. Oh yes, this feels way better than the other one did. That's a good fit. So I'm gonna do all these for the rest of them, and then hopefully get the no, I don't need washers. Yeah, and hopefully I can get this sit flush with the top of the table saw here. Alright, got all the holes cleaned out. Tapped, obviously. Now I gotta ensure that all the holes that I put in here actually line up. I'm gonna clean this off. And this is the top. I did put some washers on there. Let's start with 2. One I can reach at least. Oh, that hole is off by on this end right here. Probably like a 32nd of an inch. This one the opposite way. That one's dead on. That one's good. And that one's good. So these 2 holes right here. I don't know how I screwed that up. Why is this thing wobbling? So I'm going to take this back to the drill press and make these holes bigger. Oh, something else I didn't think about. How am I going to turn that? Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad I wasted all that time on MasterCar. I am glad because I got the drill bits. I didn't know that's what I needed, and that's what got me smarter. But I have to use an Allen head to get these in, which means they either go in this way or this way at the round head, but I can't get that much of an angle. So I need to get some hex head bolts. And then I'll get this tightened up. I'm gonna make these holes bigger. And when I tighten it up, I'll just make sure I get it to the right height to make sure it's flat across the plane of the tabletop. Well, that's all I'm going to show today. This is going to be the end of the video. The other parts you already kind of see me do on this. I have to change the types of cap screws I'll be using for this. I'm going to clean it up a little more and use some black enamel paint on the inside. Do the top like I do the tops of this and the drill press and the bandsaw that you've seen in other videos. And then that'll be it. I think I'm going to enjoy having this. The only thing I'm worried about is I use this for a tabletop quite a bit. When I set things down, they're going to fall through the hole, so I might actually fix some bad habits with the horizontal surfaces. So I am excited to get this on here. It's going to be a lot more sturdy than this stamped steel stuff that was on there. You'll see it in future videos of me doing woodworking and the thing I used to do before I started becoming a machinist. Alright, you know I said it was done, but I'm not really. I got the bolts all through it. And it was only two that didn't work. I can come show you here. So there's these two here that I couldn't use the cap screws that I bought before. All the other ones worked. I used this, tighten it down. I got a nice coat of I used the spray enamel. This worked pretty well. I think it's going to be a nice durable surface. It's all around it, just not here on the surface pieces. And this is what I'm doing now. I got this leaf from the other side that wasn't doing anything, and I'm going to put it right chunk. I think that's going to work well because when the fence comes out, it comes out this far. I think having a leaf here will make things better. I would love a piece of cast iron to sit in there, but that's not going to happen. So this is what I have to work with. All the holes here line up with all the holes here, and I got the nuts and bolts for that, and then I just need two on each side of the angle iron that I put in. So yeah, it's all done. This piece is done. That piece is done. Solid all the way across on both sides. No more flimsiness and that breaking in the middle. Nice solid piece. I'm happy with it. Okay. So add this leaf. Let me add this leaf on this end, so it's one leaf bigger. What is that? 10 inches? Yeah, 10 inches. So now I have a, oh, it hits the bolts there. It changes out. Shave those down. But I got a little more than 10 inches on this side now that I can use as a cutting surface. It's almost a cabinet saw, and it's still very mobile. Move it around as I need it to. I don't know how well the lighting works, but nice smooth enamel paint. Smooth surfaces, oiled, no more rust. I gave this leaf a very good home, and I am looking to get another one. I will find one soon. Oh, hi Mark. Doesn't work with metal water bottles. Anyways, I forgot to do an outro video. I just noticed it while I was editing. That's it for this video. My table saw is done. It's sitting over there right now. You can't see it. I fixed the that bolt that was hitting. I used some, what is it, where the bolts are beveled and they sit flush on the surface. I swapped them out, countersink the little sidebar thing that I built. So that is done. I am going to Mexico tomorrow. So I will not be able to do anything until after I get back, but I have a video in the shoot. I just have to edit it, and hopefully I can do it poolside, drinking margaritas with sweet senoritas, and hopefully get it uploaded as soon as I get back. And then I got some other things going on here. I am going to make some picture frames for my wife's watercolors. One is specially made for me, so I get to put it in my office. And in that next video that I'll be editing, you'll see what I did with this and this thing. I made them mobile. So you got that to look forward to. When I get back from Mexico, I'll be a little tanner. I'll look more Spanish because I am Spanish and Irish. It's just I gotta burn the Irish away and make myself look a little darker. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments below what I could do better, what you liked, and I will see you next time. Hit that subscribe button.